Ugh, it's bright. Morning. I am headed to my orthodontist appointment. I'm running late as usual. I have no idea what they're going to do today, so it should be interesting. So come with me and I'll record what I can and give you an update later. Bye. Alright, so I just got out of my appointment and it was a little frustrating. Basically, I'm trying to make sure you can see me. Basically, my TMJ is still an issue, and what was frustrating is they were asking me, like, at what point was it my nails look like ass, I'm sorry. But they were asking me, like, when was it a problem? And you know how, like, you notice something, but you don't know whether it's something to freak out about until it kind of gets bad? That's kind of how my jaw was. So there wasn't, like, an exact moment where I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? Because it may have popped in the past, and I just didn't really think much about it until it kept doing it. And when I made that last video, so when it kept doing it, and I'm like, wait a second, this probably isn't natural, so to speak. And I thought it was common with braces, so I really didn't think much about it at the time. And so it just kind of frustrates me that I can't recall an exact moment where I was like, Houston, we have a problem. So, and for them to be asking me, and I'm like, I honestly don't know. Like, I came to you guys in February, but at that point, it was to the point where I knew something wasn't right. So I'm just like, okay, well, maybe in January. So they asked me about the extractions that I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I had in November. They were asking me if maybe my extractions had caused me to have some issues, and you know, and I was like, well, you know, nothing was bothering me, so I really don't know when it was a problem until it was a problem. So it's frustrating, and she basically was just like, well, you know, there's really no cure or anything like that, so just try not to open your mouth wide. And it's so frustrating because I'm like, I need my mouth to open wide. I don't understand how I'm not supposed to do that. So, and I was like, you know, what about flossing? I'm like, because I have to get to my back teeth. And she basically said to use a water pick for my back teeth, but to not exceed my opening past the point where it clicks. She was like, stop making it click. So I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd make it click all the time because I have to open my mouth wide. It's just what I have to do. And she just said, stop. So I don't know, man. I mean, I get that it's bad. I get that if it's already a problem and you keep like poking the bear, eventually the bear is going to wake up and maul your ass. I get that, and I get that my jaw is bare and I'm poking it. I'm a little pissed off right now, so whatever. Yeah, so they took my bite blocks off, so that's the only good news, but they put some little speed bumps, I think is what they call these. They put those on some of my back top teeth. I'll show you a close-up of that if you want that. But yeah, so they took my bite blocks off, and I can definitely, it feels weird, but my teeth still aren't touching because, like I said, they put some other kind of barrier on one of my back teeth. But I was like, these bite blocks gotta go, honey. Like, y'all are giving me enough bad news today. I need y'all to do something. So the bite blocks are gone, so that's good. I go back in June, like late June though, and she said everything was on track. They put some little wire thingy, I'll show you a close-up of that. I'm still to keep with the rubber bands. One thing I asked her about, because I was a little paranoid about my gum swelling, because I would be lying to you if I told you I was flossing as often as I should. And honestly, I've been even falling off with my, what do you call that thing? The water pick. Like, I've been complete slacking. And so I was like afraid that my gums were swelling and that I was going to have to, I was going to look like one of those horror pictures from when you don't floss and take care of your teeth with braces, but she said everything was fine. And I have been getting back in the habit of my water pick, but I would be lying to you if I said that the what do you call this, TMJ, like if every time I open my jaw it pops, then I'm not gonna floss. As trifling as that, oh, spitting, sorry. As trifling as that sounds, but yeah, so I don't know. I'm like, honestly, just looking back at this whole situation, I'm like, would I have TMJ if I didn't have these braces? Because again, as they said that the reason for my TMJ wasn't because of my braces, but I didn't have TMJ prior to me getting braces. So was it the extractions? Should I have, like, I did what they said. They said get the teeth pulled. I got the teeth pulled, and now Houston, we have a problem. So I don't, like I said, I'm pissed off. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Fix it, Jesus. That's all I can say. I'll be back a little later with the close-ups of the stuff they put on and my little upper additions, if I can open wide enough to get a picture, that is. But yeah, so that's the jam now. We're almost into the 7-month mark. She said everything was going according to plan. She was like, I'm hoping your TMJ won't slow stuff down. And I'm thinking, it better not, because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for, I have 20 months left according to my chart. I already want to rip these things off my teeth, and honestly, giving my new problems, I'm kind of regretting getting them. I'm just like, maybe I should just been crooked teeth and just kept it moving. But she said hopefully the TMJ won't slow it down, and I'm like I said, the moral of today is fix it, Jesus, because that's all I got. I got fix it, Jesus, and a bunch of cuss words that I'm not going to say, because sometimes my niece watches my videos and she's 10. So yeah, I'll show you guys a close-up later, and it's Cinco de Mayo. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. I hope you're all having a good day and a good May. It's pretty in North Carolina, and it's sunny and warm, and I like it. Okay, bye. Evening. Today is May 8th, and I know in my last video I said that I would be back a little later. I didn't expect to be back 3 days later, but life and work happened, so there has been a delay. Where's the camera on this thing? There we go. Okay, yeah, so there was a delay. Just wanted to give you an update and show you those close-ups that I mentioned in my last little post / rant. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to show you that wire. Warning, close-up shots of teeth. If you don't like it, don't watch. This is the wire they hooked in. You see how it looks all like coily or whatever? And it definitely hurts. Yeah, they hooked that in, and it goes all the way to like right here. So like this whole side of my mouth is really sore. Or the whole top part of my mouth is sore. I am assuming this device here is going to close the space that I had between these two teeth, which was a pretty big space, so who knows how long that'll take. And I'm assuming the same thing will happen here. This space wasn't here prior to the braces, and now it is. So yeah, close up, I'm like a full-on Monet. From far away I'm okay, but up close I'm just a big old mess. Yeah, so, but like straight on, hold on, I don't tilt. Like straight on, it's like hot, or you know, oh, but when you get close and I start turning my head and stuff, then it's like, no. It's still the uncomfortableness that comes with these. What are you doing? Look at this. Look at it. Ignore the background, but look at this mess. Look at that. Yeah, so part of me misses my bite blocks only because I was used to chewing with those. And with these, it's a whole nother type of chew. And when I first got these, I kept, just like with the bite blocks, I kept biting down on them, and it would hurt, and it wasn't pleasant. And I can't really chew much on my top left because it hurts. I can't bite anything with my front teeth because it hurts, because that's where the bite blocks were. And now the bite blocks are gone, so those teeth are sore. Still not as miserable as I was in my very first video, but again, every time I go back and they do anything with any kind of wires, it's a reminder of how miserable I was. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on for now. Still don't know what to do about my still don't know what to do about my TMJ. Does anybody else out there have TMJ? How are you dealing with it? What do you do? How do you calm it down? Has anyone had the surgery? Because I've googled, like, there's surgeries and like little stuff they can do where they cut like a hole in your ear and do stuff, and I've strongly considered it. I would be lying if I told you I haven't. So I just want to know if anyone else is out there that has it. How are you dealing with it? Solutions, although I've been told there is none, that you're pretty much just shit out of luck. I kind of refuse to believe that, so I'm just trying to explore my options, because again, this wasn't a problem prior to the extractions and the braces, so something has to be done, because it just can't be like, sorry, you're gonna sound like snap crackle pop for the remainder of your life and it just sucks to be you. No, no. So anyway, that's all that's going on for now. I'll be back in June, with the late June, with another braces video if anything interesting happens, but that's pretty much it. This new little wire over here is definitely, I've been having wax on it since I went to the orthodontist, because it is scraping and scratching and making the inside of my cheeks all kind of pretty. So I've definitely had to bust the wax out again. So I feel like I'm always going to have wax as long as I have these things, because every time they move it's going to be a new aggravation to my mouth. So that's all. Hope y'all are doing good, and again, if you have any tips, tricks, comments, suggestions for the TMJ, why can't I say it? See, I don't even want to say it because I just don't want to deal with it. If you have any help, tips, tricks, let a sister know. I'd appreciate it. Bye.